My name is Calvin Nye. Welcome to Calvin Nye Comics. I'm currently I'm doing a little bit more of Joe Hero before I go to sleep. It's basically 1 o'clock. I kind of just like had a lazy, had a lazy afternoon and just been working a whole lot of stuff here and there. And so what I'm going to do right now is going to try to actually finish up. I'm going to try to finish up this page as much as I can. There's like 3 different characters I'm going to be working on for this bit. Um, and yeah. Also got some new music, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that. And yeah, keep me keep me posted and see if you guys want to just like hang out and everything. Okay, let's get started. Actually, what page is this? Page 17? Okay. See if I get a little bit more focus on this font, because that's the page I'm going to be working on the most. Okay.
Do you write your own script?
Oh yeah, I actually do. Um, if you if you're seeing my screen right now, you could actually see. I actually using my own script to kind of like read the story a little bit more and just get my illustrations down a little bit better. But yeah, I also write my own scripts as well.
Nice.
And pleasure to meet you, Luminette. How are you doing today?
Do you write first or storyboard first?
Yes, I do. I mean, I learned
I'm doing good, sir.
I learned the hard way. Is actually more beneficial to actually make the script first before you draw up anything. Even if it, I mean, even if it takes a lot longer. Um, I use, I try to at least commit like 1 hour a day, or at least 30 minutes or so, just to do illustrations. And so I can, and so I could actually say like I do my own work a little bit here and there. Of course, I'm probably not gonna, I won't admit to myself being any form of a good artist or anything like that. But you know, you,
Mad respect, bro.
you do a little, you try to do a little bit every time you can. So yeah, if you're interested in actually seeing what I make, I am doing a story about a
Keeping
superhero
it
book.
old school.
Oh yeah, I mean, I like pen and paper. Like it's nice. It's also relaxing. It feels nice to be on a piece of paper, just drawing away. It's a form of stress reliever, in my opinion. Of course, like I said before, I wouldn't consider myself to be the best writer in the world. I try to do my best in doing every step along the way. I just actually downloaded this new music. It's actually pretty nice. Also, it's different from the other stuff that YouTube usually plays.
I always thought being a comic artist you just need to be good at
Hmm, you just have to draw.
drawing. Drawing asterisk.
Yeah, not. I mean, I guess. I mean, these days it's like you just have to get like a basic idea, like just getting the story down, and just like keep cracking it as much as you can. I mean, don't doubt yourself on like actually not doing the work. I mean, everyone has their own levels of everything. It used to be like, I imagine it used to be much harder to get into the business, but now the business is so like fickle with like different things, like whether if you're a good artist or a bad artist, or just like you like to make drama and everything like that. Just like there was like ways to get into the business. For me, I'm just going with like the route that everyone kind of goes with. Just make your own book and then just like see where it goes. And basically what I've been doing is I've been going the self-publish route. I like it a little bit better. I don't think I could actually really do anything new to like any superhero stories. Like I would like to make a Superman story, but I have no clue on like how to actually invest in any way to make it any better than it should be. so I'm not exactly sure how. I wouldn't be sure how I should like make it any better than it is right now. I mean, I guess everyone has their own different plans. Their own different plans on how to make a story better, but I mean, I just do what I do.
Hello.
Hey, D-Shot KT, how you doing today? I was just talking about
Good.
I was just talking to LumiNet for a second, just like
How
talking.
about you?
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm just kind of like working on my comic book, trying to at least commit like a couple minutes on it. I'm trying to at least get try to get at least this page a little bit more completed. And just like you know, get some drawing down before the day's over for me. So the story that I'm working on is about a superhero with autism. So I'm just kind of like throwing in this little situation here where the superheroes.
From how long you drawing?
How long have you been drawing? You know, couple. Yeah, since I was a baby. Like I always liked to draw, and I always wanted to make a story about superheroes and all this stuff. So I decided to commit some time to actually like build up my own story.
Awesome.
So yeah, that's pretty much my story about my stream. If you feel like asking me any questions, feel free to do so. I'm usually not a very talkative person on these type of things because I'm, you know, trying to focus more on just like doing the illustration and drawing and everything like that. But you know, it's nice to have like someone just to chime in, say hi.
I see you are pretty good in drawing.
I wouldn't say I'm a pro or anything like that. No Jim Lee or anything.
I'm new in arts.
Oh, what kind of art are you into? Oops, sorry.
I come to learn how to draw humans.
Okay. Well, here. This is a human that I'm working on right now. Like I'm basically making a superhero figure who's like much larger than like the other ones. He's not like ginormous.
Hello again.
Oh, hey, Captain. How you doing today?
For now I draw forest city.
Ooh, that's cool. That's actually a pretty good thing to learn. Like if you ever want to like get into like drawing backgrounds for like other artists and everything, that's a good approach to doing stuff. Like I usually just do placement. So when I do like professional work for other people,
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Sorry, I'm gonna have to like adjust a few little things here because I'm gonna imagine like all these things are gonna like interrupt me. Let me see if I can just do enable desktop notification and see if that does anything. So feel free to guys like want to chime in and say stuff, but I think the voicing is just gonna be turned off right now. I mean, sorry if you guys want to sound like the Victoria girl. So, but you know. Do I have a YouTube channel? Yes, I do actually. I'm actually I'm actually just Calvin Nye Comics. It's the same one, just like it's the same thing that's on all the other like stations that I also do as well. So yeah, most of the stuff I do, all the stuff. No commands. Oh, changing. I was just changing it up a little bit and just making it a little bit different. So yeah, like there's a depending on like how many people usually showed up. I have my lady Veronica just like basically tell everyone just kind of like narrate what you're saying, so I can actually hear over it. But I think at this point, like now that we got like 3 people now, which actually, if people stay around here, this could be my average viewer size, or maybe more if I'm actually very fortunate enough to get this many people. It'll make me a Twitch affiliate. Ah, darn it, he left. Whatever. One question: what is Patreon? Um, Patreon is just one of those little like payment sites where they're just like where you guys will just support me and just like support me on like doing on what I'm doing right now. And so I just like kind of like just working on that and just like making the story, just like just kind of working on the story. I don't really know if I'm really gonna commit too much on like doing the Patreon setup as like as a main form of income. It's just more of like a way, just like maybe just another way to like go ahead and just like support me in that way. But if you do want to support me more than what I usually do, hey Rosette V2, how are you doing today? I mean, if you're interested in like actually reading in my books, that would be very important. That'd be very appreciative. Like if you go down to the website down there, I also have a whole bunch of stories which is the Joe Hero franchise in CalvinKnightComics.com. And so like I would just sell my work on there and just like and just show off like all the work that I do. Thank you. Now, as of right now, the anatomy is just like I wouldn't call it much of an anatomy. It's just more of just like me penciling in shapes. Like that's what most the secret of most like any form of like anatomy work and everything like that. You just kind of like build up your shapes and all stuff. Hey, thanks for coming down, D-Shot KGH. Feel free to follow me and all this stuff. Thank you for. Calvin is a very good artist, right? Wouldn't call myself a good artist. I mean, I know other people who are like much better artists than me. If you guys are interested, here, let me show you like the stuff that I also worked on. This part up here took me all yesterday, just like all Saturday, just like kind of work on. There's a 2-hour like illustration right there. And then there's this, then there's this part, which was just a small little illustration right there. And now I'm going to try to see if I can complete this part before the night's over. Yep, Robot Rex. I just thought, why not just make some robot dinosaurs. Oh, thank you. Feel free to feel free to get some books if you like. You know. I've also been thinking of actually like trying to figure out what should be in like my next art project for conventions because I'm thinking those things will be coming out really soon. I mean, I'm all vaccinated and all that stuff, so I'm not worried about like COVID or anything like that. And I kind of like want to get back into like the swing of actually like working on comic books and selling my books at shows and everything like that. Oh, I still miss conventions too. Like, seriously, like half of the times, like I miss the fun interactions that I go with conventions. Like, one of the things I would always do just for the fun of it is I would just like get a cosplayer, ask her if I could pick her up, and actually just like lift her up, you know, like full body legs, pick up, and we get a photo like that. It was just a it's just a fun little experience that I get to have, and actually just, and for fun, I actually just get to pick up the girls, literally, not in a hit on way and all that stuff. And I always made sure every girl is like basically at the right age or anything like that. Hmm. You know, sometimes it gets super overwhelming. What are some of your guys' tradition on on making comic book on like the at conventions, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, that's true. I mean, you can get like some people who read pretty well. I always imagine that's what it's like for the Texas shows. Ah, shit, that's a tangent right there. Well, believe it or not, if we're going to talk about like the history of superheroes for the standard things, most uh, most of the designs were started off with like with Superman and his skin tight suit, and during the during the 1930s and all those generations, they were basically inspired by muscleman suits, which was a popular trend right here. Let me see if I can probably pop one up. Let's see. I mean, if you look at these old professional bodybuilders, they were definitely inspired by they definitely inspired like Superman and all this stuff. Here, let me see if I can show you guys. Let me see if I can get some like little reference for what to show you what I'm talking about. Um, so these are like images of like 1920 like muscle men, and if you kind of like see the idea that these guys are more like what inspired like Superman and all that stuff, you know, basically all muscular, tight, basically tight pants and everything. These like early 1920s, so they would basically be like muscle men that would just like look like that and everything, and just like flex like crazy. And most of them would just wear these small leotards and everything else like that. And that's like the earliest like inspiration for Superman becoming a thing. And then it's just like, you know, you get a costume, and they'd basically kind of like give you that idea. It's like it's easily a Superman reference right there. And so and so when people like draw like skin tight suits, that's kind of like the whole influence of when superheroes kind of like just still had that whole generic like skin tight suit type thing. So basically, a lot of artists use the skin tight suit is because it's easy to draw just a standard figure and everything, so that you don't have to get all these little flashy like illustrations of like of all these of all these characters in like different armor or different suit things. It's just much easier to get a guy who basically has a strong man to basically have a tight skinned suit, and just, you know, make him look like your generic strongman. Maybe that might be. I think that might be the answer to that question. So maybe that might be like some input on that whole area. A lot of it, like what Superman was back then, was just a very iconic like muscle man suit. I think I'm making my hands a little bit too big. Some of the proportions are a little bit off. There we go. Yeah, try to fill up any, you know, stuff. Well, what kind of stuff do you draw? Oh wait, are you the guy who does like all the backgrounds and everything? I can't remember if it was someone else that was saying that he draws backgrounds. Yeah. Oh well. There was somebody else that I was talking about, like he draws like backgrounds and everything like that, and just like that was a really cool like setup to actually like getting yourself out there in one way or another. No, no, I hear ya. Like everyone loves to draw characters, but if you can also draw a background, then you can probably get introduced to doing any other job that you want because nobody else does backgrounds. I mean, think of it this way: if I want to hire someone to draw, what do you think I want them to do? You think I want them to draw my characters, or do I want them to draw my backgrounds for me? You can just learn to be a little bit more versatile with anything you can do. Yeah, just keep working on it and just show off what you can do. Everyone takes their time and just make sure they get their art out there.
Here we go again. Trying hard, but you wanna be my friend. Ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. Here we go again. Call my bluff, I'ma be here till the end. I'm the one you ride, I'm the one you ride to. If you don't wanna change, ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to.
Oh, cool! You do the watercolors? That's awesome. Show us a link of it, and I could probably share it with the other guys around here if you like.
I can help you out. 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 Here we go again. Time is up and I'm calling up my friends. Ain't no one to
Actually,
ride,
no,
ain't
not
no one
that
to
expression.
ride to. Here we go again. Call me up and you wanna be my friend. I'm the one you ride, I'm the one you ride to. If you don't wanna change, ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. If you don't wanna
send us a link of your art if you like to show off, or at least send a photo. Yeah, go ahead. I'd like to see other people's artwork.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on a memory, but it's not like I need it. And we may have some history, but we don't have to.
That's actually pretty cool. Okay, let's see.
You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us.
I see you're into Pokemon and all that stuff. That's actually really cool. Good old stuff here. Very simple. I can see you're very affiliated with with all the manga stuff. Cool. Uh-huh.
I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I just need
Yeah, let's see. So, I read your little Saitama book. That's actually your Goku versus Saitama. It was actually pretty nice. Very simple. I can see you have your fun with your stuff. Yeah, it's very nice. You know, it's very much a watercolor piece. Um, you know, it's a fun. I think it's a fun little fan appreciation. It shares a lot of like it shares a lot of like those droids, and you know, it's nice. Keep up the good work. Oh yeah, I also have my Instagram as well if you want to check out that stuff too. It's just the same name that you see on here, Nye Comics. If you want to follow me on there, that'd be great too.
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care. Yeah,
Oh hey, what do you guys think of the website that I made? If you guys ever check it out, the CalvinKnightComics.com. Oh, very cool. Well, if you're ever interested, I have like, I also do like, I have like my comic books that are for sale digitally, and then you could also get the physical copy as well. I mean, the physical copy, of course, will be a little bit more expensive because I'm basically figuring out a way how to ship my work into like other people, into like my how to basically shipping my work out to the States and everything. It comes with an autograph and all that other jazz and everything.
Points in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me. That's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me.
Yeah, I was actually thinking of having issue 1 to 5 all together and then make it into a volume. Like as of right now, I'm actually working on the 5th book right now, so I could actually try and create it into a volume. Yeah, very cool. I was actually thinking of doing a Kickstarter on that soon. I just don't know if it'll be just. I'll try to make it focus on just like only issue 5 right now, or issue 4 and 5, because that's where I'm at right now.
Was it real or just pretend? Tell me, why do you wanna end? Was he really just a friend? No sign of you at all. Just pictures on these walls, reminding me of how you threw away all that we've gone through. Was it all just a game to you? 'Cause I'm dying to know. Why do you wanna end? Was it real or just pretend? Tell me, why do you wanna end? Was he really just a friend? 'Cause it's plain in my head, every word that you said, I ain't worked it out yet. So why do you wanna end? Was it real or just pretend? If there was any sign that our love was in decline, I would have begged you not to go. I would have given even more. My heart is breaking up inside. I can't believe our love has died. Guess it's out of my control. Why do you wanna end? Was it real or just pretend? Tell me, why do you wanna end? Is he really just your friend? 'Cause it's plain in my head, every word that you said, I ain't worked it out yet. So why do you wanna end? Was it real or just pretend? Why do you wanna? Took a swing at a wrecking ball and I prayed for my downfall, and I found a way to reconcile. 'Cause in my heart it's not worthwhile. It's the blood
Actually, I
that
think
will
I'm done with this
feel
page.
the sun go down
So
on the
I'm done with this
sea.
panel, I mean.
In the end it's all
So
the
right now, the
same.
next part will
All we
actually
can
be
do is
working
play
on
the
this bottom half,
game.
which I just had to work on a foot and a face, and a dinosaur's foot and another face. So I think I'm going to call this a day right now. It's already 2:30 in the morning, and I think I did a good job here. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching my stream, and I hope you guys get to come by and get anything in the next one. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the stream, and hope to see you guys in the next one. Take care.